Hi everyone, welcome to another of what I'm calling an overview. Today we're going to talk about the Magic 2013 expansion. The reason this is an overview rather than a review is because it's basically just new content and doesn't really change the essentials of the app. So if you like the app, you'll like this expansion. As you can see, there are 5 new decks to choose from that all feature 2 color combinations. The decks featured here are based upon the Return to Ravnica set that is coming out. I do not know too much about this as I am not an avid Magic player, but they definitely have specific themes that seem to have great synergies that play off of each other. I have heard reports that this app does feature a few cards from the Return to Ravnica set, but as you will see, all the cards in here are marked with a D13 release icon, meaning we don't know exactly what expansion they could be from. Also interesting to note is that they actually changed the function of one of the cards because they felt maybe it was too powerful or too weak, which is interesting that now that we're dealing with a digital version of Magic, cards can be changed on the fly rather than in traditional Magic. Each deck in this expansion seems to have its own unique flavor. My favorite right here is a white-green deck that features on playing tokens and then buffing up those token creatures. There's one that's all about sacrificing creatures where you get bonuses when your creatures die. There are also other decks that focus on other things, such as a blue-white deck that focuses on buffing up weaker creatures with auras. In this version, they have added for more complex players the ability to choose which mana is tapped when you use an ability. This is actually very important with two-color decks, as often the game will choose a very undesirable mana to tap, like all your white mana when you have other cards you desire to play. This expansion is a $5 in-app purchase in the game. You also have additional purchases where you can unlock the decks. This is if you don't want to play through to unlock the cards. You can simply just pay once to have all the cards accessible right at once, which is great if you're interested in online multiplayer. This game features new campaign levels for each of the 5 decks, as well as revenge levels for those same 5 decks. Also, there are new challenges or like puzzle type levels that help you learn more about Magic by trying to solve certain situations. Again, this is not exactly a review. If you already like this game, you'll definitely want the extra content. But I can tell you, if you were disappointed with the initial content or read reviews that it was very basic, this definitely improves it. The decks have more variety. They also have more synergy and are able to work in different situations because we're dealing with 2 colors that have different things they bring to the table. I definitely would recommend this if you felt like the previous decks were too simplistic, and also recommend it to existing players that already enjoy it since this is just more content. So again, this is not a review, but pick it up if you liked the previous Magic the Gathering offering.